Oh, good morning. Let's go. Last day of the week. I need to grab the stream dashboard on. Fresh orange juice is good. Ideally, I'd like monetization. If I could turn that on, that'd be nice. There we go. Share, put it in the Discord. Last stream of the week. Ooh, I wish I didn't close it overnight. I think I closed it. Where would I have closed it? I think I closed it like here somewhere. Right. Oh, I better open this book. And Forest Factory. Ooh. We have unemployment claims at 4:30. That was all. Right. Why are they reappearing? I better open the YouTube studio actually. What's my favourite pair? Ooh, Ordenza D or CHF I enjoy. Yeah, it's probably one of those two. I successfully ate some carbs, so I won't need to do that for a while. You won't have to see me eating, probably, unless it's something sweet. Right. Let's go hunting. I guess you no longer count, and it will be this one. Just redrawing things as I feel that it's appropriate to do so. Oh, my hair's a mess. Hang on. I was on the wrong damn time frame. I think that got rid of everything. Yeah. Oh. What is wrong with you, hair? It's alright, I just saw myself in the webcam. Good enough. Don't care. Right, next. Ooh, almost bearish. 4 hour and 1 hour it is. Yeah, I woke up so quickly ago that I'll shower after stream. It's Thursday, so I do a lot of house cleaning on Thursdays anyway, so I'll probably finish stream, clean the house, and then shower. There's no point showering before you clean the house because you just need to clean yourself again after. That's like the easiest short of anyone's life. We'll take it off the 15-minute then. I better open MetaTrader. MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. One for each account. Yes. Ord CHF, we're going for a short. Stop loss needs to be like here. Do you mind? This actually means I need to do 2 orders because it's not big enough. That one. There you go. Right, first trade. Oh, I better place it on MetaTrader 5 as well. So for reference, MetaTrader 5 is my flip account, MetaTrader 4 is the prop firm. Right, let's keep going. Nothing. Depends if that's going to bounce or not. Good afternoon. Time for you must be like 7:43. NZD CAD and J. Oh, I'm just looking at NZD CAD. That's convenient. NZD CAD, I wouldn't. Yeah, if you're in that buy, it's quite nice. Where would your take profit be though? Was ist Take Profit? I guess here. I guess that's your take profit. You bought here and you're going to run up to like 81814, 81812, yeah. Should be a good trade. Enjoy. Can I get in on like a low time frame? No, it's too far gone. Way too far gone. No, not worth it. I see this head have hit stop loss and then immediately into take profit. Nice. It's always my favourite when it does that. Pulled back, pushed up. Yeah, kind of as those two lines foretold, not as this one foretold. Yeah, EuroCAD I closed just before market handover and it never even got close to my stop loss and would have hit take profit overnight, so that's rather annoying. Nice, just going down towards our next zone. I see the wind pressure is great because I can hear my front door rattling. No. Yeah, I'm going to be doing trailing stops on all trades at the moment because of the prop firm. It just makes life easier to set auto trail stops. Thank you for reminding me to set my trail stop. Just 10 pips, this is going to be enough. Gives things a little bit of room to move, but not too much. They're the wrong way around. Where is even the next target for USD CAD? I guess here. From this line to this line. EuroCAD, yeah, this is what I'm saying. It didn't hit stop loss, but would have hit take profit. It's rather annoying that I closed, but that's life. GJ. You're on a short, right? You took short at this one. And you got stopped out. I mean, you're not wrong to take the trade. You're just unlucky. Sometimes that's what happens. Yeah, it's more unfortunate than anything. Nothing of interest really. Also not here. If this broke above, then we would. You only just took it at 7.9, but 7.9 is down on this level. Or do you mean 180.65, at which point it's like here? Also, the last time it was down there is yesterday. GU. Yeah, sure, we can have a look at GU. I think GU, I said there was nothing of interest. Yeah, there isn't anything of interest on GU. I mean, in theory, we could get a short on like the next candle or so. But that'd be all. Yeah, I have a zone just below 180. Yeah, GU, there was no trade. Right, CHF, JPY, nothing right now. We had a pretty quiet day, I think. You're making a little break. Bullish. Should be an easy enough idea. Kind of everything. GBP CAD looks like it's more likely to have a trade than GU at the moment. If anyone wants an easy scalp, this should be an easy short down. You're looking at EuroCAD waiting for a retest and bounce. As in to go up further? I can see why you'd do it to go up further. Into the USD. Is what I'm thinking for NU. How does your zone look then? Right, my PC sounds like it's about to take off, which it was like, maybe I have other things open. Why is my computer's fan running quite high when it's literally got like half load, if that, 13% load? Might be because it's just warm. GPU temperature 50C. So you're looking here. You must be looking for an idea of it coming to here and going. USD JPY doing? Because I was thinking about that trade earlier. Yeah, I closed it here. And it literally tumbled down. But it's back up to where my entry is, so I might get something. Let's get rid of the magic fib. Let's draw our zones. Great, as far back as we can go. Guess I'll keep a magic fib then. Right, top of the new hour. Let's have a look. It's top of the new hour. We should have something fresh. What are you doing and why? Well, that don't make sense. Anyway, moving on. No, it's okay. I was looking at the beginning of October 2021 versus the price now, thinking that's not that much different, because the and then relating it in my head to the price of petrol, because fundamentally, although it needs processing, they're very similar commodities. And I was like, but October 2021, I think the price of petrol here was, for 98 octane, was like 2 dirhams 50 a litre, and right now it's at like 3.50 a litre, but I wouldn't consider the price of oil that much higher. Then again, we get it set monthly, so the price was like 250 on that day, and would have been just 20% higher, and the difference is like more than 20%. Yeah, it's 40% higher, yet okay, 20% for inflation, 20% for actual cost. Oh well. What do I think of gold? It's a pretty good metal. It's been plummeting a lot. I mean, I guess the next stop after this will be like 1800 flat. Yeah, there's a lot of levels I could probably sit and draw here. This is a nice looking one, from this line to this line. Yeah, I closed Eurocad, which I'm rather annoyed about, because I closed when it was barely break even and it would never have hit my stop loss. That's the way we live on prop firms. If we can get a nice break and retest, it would be good. Let's just check in again. Minus 72 down. Odds CHF seems to be moving. Oh 9.8, which is here. I need to adjust my entry on this one as well then. 3.6. About there. Odds CHF, the spread's really just pumped up. Why is the spread pumped up on Odds CHF? is all the CHF spreads really pumping up? Like they're now, I guess it's only like 1 pip in theory, but they weren't there before. CAD JPY. Oh, I need to add it. I would dare say I could go a little bit further than that. I'd be looking towards, stop loss is going to be tight as fuck, like here, which almost feels this wick, so it's probably quite a nice trade. CAD JPY, let's go for it. I need to add it to my MetaTrader as well. Properties. We should be waiting for the end of the candle as well, but let's add another one because that's not big enough. And our take profit will be 107.65. My entries are at 108.109. It's about here. I like it, good job. I need to add it to this list then, otherwise I'm never going to actually look at it. It also helps us hedge NZD JPY because we have a buy on one and a short on the other. But then that could be something more to do with the NZD and the CAD than it is to do with the JPY. If the JPY is static and the other two are moving around it, then that's something. At which point you want to check NZD CAD because that should have movement. Which it does. And we can cross correlate that. Means NZD is moving drastically more than CAD. CAD JPY is moving down. You know that should be fine then, if this is moving up. I need to move because I haven't moved much since waking up. Odyssey Chef is springing up now. Hup. Fire alarm might go off in a moment. Or it might be another building, but I can hear it. We can change the numbers below. What numbers? Stop loss is a little wider than that. It's here. Oh, okay, just 2. Sorry, that was probably really, really loud. Oh, I need to, put these in. So we've got 3 trades running. I guess it's fire alarm testing day. Things are starting to try and move in our direction. That was probably not really smart, putting the hot coals down there. Views on USD CAD. Let's have a look. I mean, you're kind of waiting for it to pull back to here before it goes up again. Like that. USD CAD bounced off a very strong resistance at 3786. Three, 786 would be here, about in line with this line. But did it get there today? Oh, not quite. No, yeah, I think it will probably come down to the zone again and then bounce back up. Hello. I need you. What are you doing? CAD JPY seems to be moving. NZD JPY seems to have just stalled. And AUD CHF is doing something weird. If anyone has any questions, do ask me. Right, let's have a look at the M30. Interesting. It seems to be following the idea of a W for now. Is a Thursday, things will move differently. Looks like it might break up and through. I don't think there's going to be many trades today, but it is a Thursday. Market does change Thursday and Friday. This should be a nice breakthrough, at which point we can then grab it up to the next line. Good morning. Or afternoon, wherever you are. Good. Not good. Where are we at overall? Minus 200. Order CHF is pulling towards break even. NZD JPY is ripping up. CAD JPY is also ripping up. Oh, I bet it's the trail stops. Trailing stop. 100 points. 100 points. There we go. Yeah, CAD's doing something weird. Let's check the news, fresh stuff. I mean, we've got this in like 2 hours, but that'd be about it. Good morning. Yeah, my stream is in excellent condition, so it shouldn't be latency issues. Twitch has a tendency to ban people for trading on stream. Oh, they used to. That's why Wickstone Live was banned, because at the time you couldn't trade on Twitch. I guess they've changed that since. No, there was high impact news at 4:30. It's currently 2:40, so we've got 2 hours till like high impact news. But also, even if the news was all low impact today, that's not a bad thing. You still get good movement even with no high impact news. Right, odds edge have just moved down a chunk. Yeah, we took 3. Odds HF is ready to take. Your take profit is massive as well, so it's like here for here. Ends a DJPY. If you can catch a pullback, then you could probably take it. CAD JPY I probably wouldn't take right now. As much as I'd want to enter right now, it is more risky. I have YouTube Premium, and I normally get that for free from my Twitch Nitro subscription, so I don't tend to suffer with that issue. I can close YouTube and it stay playing. Constant ads, hang on. No, if I press this button, then it puts it on balanced mode, not aggressive. Today I was like, oh, I wonder what aggressive is like compared to balanced, because it doesn't tell me when ads are running anyway. My odd CHF spreads seem to be getting larger and larger. It's like there's something weird going on there. Yeah, sure. No, NZDJPY, I'm long. Stop, take profit. Stop is at 88194. My take profit is 88700. But you wouldn't be able to enter now anyway, because your risk reward would be screwy. Like, if you were to enter now, your risk reward would end up being 1.3, which isn't good enough. CAD JPY, I'm short. Yeah, seeming to follow the W. buys to 2,800. Nice. If CHF JPY is going up and NZD JPY is going up. You took NU and are in profit. As in the buys. Did you take buys just off of this? Like me just scribbling? Alright, I need to blow my nose. Ooh, easy. I need to blow my nose. I'm just going to mute and hide myself. There we go. I think you'll probably be alright on NZD/USD buys. They seem to be going up. NZD JPY is going up, and stuff like gold is going down overall. So the sum of the two should make NZD/USD a pretty safe buy. You bought it right near a support level. You can go and draw like this off like the 30-minute and go, well, here's a good reason for it. You're currently in a support level, but you have got a nice break and retest going, so I would assume... My audio off? Or is it just YouTube being screwy? I think it's just YouTube being screwy. Right, so I would assume if you were to take a buy and it looks something like this... Let me move, thank you. Something like this, you're probably not far off. Would I take it? Have I got room to take it? Yeah, I do have room to take it. I could take it, but I'm not going to because I'm in NZD JPY anyway. But yeah, I don't see it as inherently a bad trade. Euro USD. I wouldn't be shorting it. How's the challenge going? If I refresh this page, should be about 50%, I think. Yeah, 50% complete. It was annoying that I closed USDJPY and NZDCHF last night, because both of them, USDJPY would have made a lot, but I closed it at a 500 loss instead of what probably would have been like a 1500 gain. But I had to close it because of overnight handover spreads, because I don't want to get hit with those. But in any case, we moved today. Just coming up to break even on my trades. NZD CAD just came up as a buy according to our signal bot. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's probably going to keep buying them. Right, we're now 200 up overall. Partly because this is pushing a lot. Trail stops have also kicked in for this. Alright, let's also try and find something else, seeing as we're into a new hour. NZD-USD did manage to break up and above. Should be a nice, smooth trade to get through. You'd be looking ideally for a trade that's going to be like this. NZD-USD, I think I will be ready to take it now, if I can find it on my list. I cannot. NZD-USD. I'm going to set my stop loss below 29265. 29265 would be down here. I'm not going to set it that low. Let's try the 15-minute chart, or the 30. We'll set it off the 30-minute candle. Should be ample. And then all the way to 29624. Just that. My stop loss is going to be 367 then. Like that. And I better set my 10 pip trail stop. Although maybe 5 pip trail stop is better for this one. 5 pip trail stop. Job done. How big is the stop? $300, that's fine. I'm gonna go grab something more than just water to drink because I'm thirsty but don't want water. You placed on NZDUSD? Yes, I did. It was very, very quick. What am I looking for? Let's get rid of my orange juice and my Coke bottle from yesterday. Buys on NZDUSD. We're aiming up with the trend. The trend is your friend, follow it. The overall trend is buys. Off a different time frame I am. It's not an hourly move. I dropped down to get an entry. That's why I'm also trail stopping really aggressively, because when I'm dropping down to get entries, they might not always work so well. So if I trail stop it, it can help force it to a win. Even if it just means like end up getting like $50 out of it. $50 is $50. If we can scalp our way that way, then that's fine. By the way, if you see me squinting because I have my glasses off, it's because I'm blind as fuck. Like, +6.5, +7. So, like, for me to see it's really quite a challenge. It's better. No, I do mind. Uh, Daily's massively bullish though. Even the 4 hour. Shame. Be a nice short. That's a nice buy. Can't take it though. There's not enough cores. Can't believe I closed here, man. Literally, I closed somewhere here, and then it does that. I mean, I've been stopped out and spread anyway, so it's irrelevant. Hello, what are you doing? You're breaking through. Could end up with a nice trade. Grab a 2.3, 2.5. Alright. We'll wait. We'll wait. Wait till the end of the hour on that one. I'll mark it in blue to remind us. Check gold, sure. Nothing. There is nothing still. Maybe on the 30 or 15 minute you could short. But you're really, really tight ranging. It's not worth trading. Like, until you get out of this box. When you escape that box, then you can trade it. But there's no point trading when you're in that tight of a range. Let's drag this over because we haven't taken it yet. Yeah, sometimes you just have to like not trade, and that's the easy option. What was I about to look up? Oh, I was about to do this. It's okay, sure. Three of 4 trades are running in profit. This, we're waiting until the top of the hour. This is the one that's not in profit. It's close to my stop loss though. But in theory, if the trend is strong enough, then we shouldn't break past the bottom of the 30-minute candle. My stop loss is at what? 59347. Let's just move that to where it actually is set. 347 is here. Odd CHF pushing on quite hard now. It'd be nice if my spread was slightly tighter on odd CHF, because then I'd be significantly more in profit. What do you mean my camera is covering the scale? NZD USD, my take profit is at 59624, and odd CHF, my take profit is at 57583. CAD JPY is currently in loss now. Just being patient, sit and wait. Interested to see how the end of the 30-minute candle is going to look. And the DJPY looks like it's starting to improve. Same with ORD NZD. It looks like it's sort of rounding to come back up again. You are still sitting there. Okay. Got an hour till news, essentially. Well, hour till the major news, anyway. Are we even in anything? No, we're only in one USD pair. CAD JPY still sitting around. This one might very well end in a loss. EuroCAD, let's have a look. Just gotta sit and wait. It's at resistance. Either it will round and break through, or it's gonna start melting back down. But we have to sit and wait. There's no point guessing at the moment. Go away. Well, CHF is just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm like barely in frame. I guess that would be the break and retest it was looking for then. Yeah, we might not see it come back to this price now. Oh well, we might have missed it. It will be what it will be. Probably just end up catching it like this instead then. Ugh. That's looking a bit yikes, to be fair. I dare say that's actually bullish, so I'm just going to close it. CAD JPY, it can be closed. Because I have a feeling that's actually just going to be straight up bullish. It's a nice break and retest pattern to go up. So yeah, CAD JPY closed. Like 200 loss. 100. Yeah, 238. No, 39.15. Because I believe it will go bullish. Which would line up with the ideas of all the other JPYs. Pretty much. Ooh. AudioSD can be sold. Let's have a look. No. Again, you're waiting for a breakthrough of this before you're going to sell it. We are in a bearish trend, but you need to get some evidence for your trade. So either you've got to come up to here and show a reversal from here, or you need to be breaking through this. So the average amount of debt was almost 100,000. Am I reading? No. Hang on. That's 9 figures divided by that many. 52. That's 1,000,000 times by 1,000 because it needs to go to the power of 9. Divide that by 53,000. Yeah, the average person had $98,113 of debt. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can. Give me a minute. I'm just reading through this. Alright, let's do like USDMXN or something, because it's something that I don't often look at. Alright, so without indicators, how are we, right, we'll cover the ways we can draw it. So the first way of drawing support and resistance that we're doing currently is using the indicators themselves. So we've got our chaos channels and we just pick lines that are really close together. So for instance, this one and these two, and we get 3 or more lines, and that's how we do it. These are a bit far apart, but anytime you can get 3 lines that are pretty close together, that's where we'll have a zone. So we could have one here as well, I guess. Again, keep them real tight. Most Forex pairs can be like under 10 pips for the 3 taps. That's what we're looking for on the 1 hour. Now if we're looking for doing some support and resistance without indicators at all, let's just get rid of those. There's going to be a few ways we can approach it. First way we can approach it is we can do what we've always done with perfect entry, which is the magic fib. You take a Fibonacci retracement, you see the number you're in, so currently we're at 18, so I'm going to draw it from, for this pair I'm going to draw from 10 to 20. So I'd take this, I would go 10 and then 20, and then if these support and resistance are too large, what we can do is we take off another fib retracement tool and we go between lines. So in this case we go from one line to the next, and that would be your smaller time frame ones. Again, I will go through and quickly show it on here. So I'm just going to draw it over here. Like so. You see that it holds very, very, very well as support and resistance. Again, if you're on something which, like gold for instance, let's do it on gold and you'll be able to see a bunch. So I'm just going to quickly draw a magic fib on gold. I'm going to do 2 different options. I'm going to do 1800 to 1900, and then I'll do 1000 to 2000, and you'll be able to see the difference. So if we do the 1000 to 2000 first, like so, you can see that for a lot of things, unless you're trading on really high time frames, that's going to be a bit too large for you. Again, we can take our smaller one, we draw it from one line to the next, and suddenly you have reasonable size lines to go between. And then the other one for something like gold would be to actually draw it in 100 range. So we can draw it from, in this case, 1800 to 1900. And you see that it's going to give you a lot of targets and a lot of smaller targets. Again, both work very well. You can see the nice clean bounce here, some nice clean bouncing here, test and breakthrough here. This one had a little bit of wick fishing to come back to it. This one did the same, and this is where we currently are. We've just broken through and looking to go down further. So at that point, your idea would actually be to go from this line down to this line. So that's how you draw a magic fib. Next way you can tackle it, and this is where I'm going to go back to USDMXN because it was a blank chart. Again, let's just remove all drawings. Next way you can do it is we can tackle just drawing layers manually. Drawing layers manually, all you're going to need to use is your Alt-H key if you're on desktop, and you're going through and looking for a clear bottom. To find some wicks, we'll go through and find the clear top, which is somewhere around here because you've got this and these. Then we're going to go through and try and pick up other layers of importance. Again, the idea is to be, I'm going off of this little bit in here, and then these bounces to find that. Looks like there's something else here again because of this, in through here and here. Where's the next one? Probably something here. Here. This is where you're just kind of going through and just trying to pick up layers of interest. This is why it's not quite as useful. So that's picking up layers of interest just using like individual lines. You're basically just looking for where you see consistent wick fishing and points where it's just jumping up and bouncing. Let's clear that, and then we're going to do zone to zone. Zone to zone is again also really straightforward. How would I normally do zone to zone? I would start on the daily. If you start on the daily, then you can pick up areas of interest. So we can start with something like this. I'm just going to take these wicks. I'm not even going to listen to that one. There's got to be a zone in through here somewhere. Going to be one here. It's going to be a bottom level. There would probably be something through here as well. So now we have a bunch of zones. These are all drawn off the daily. Normally what I would recommend is you color code them. So for instance on the daily I'm going to mark them as red. Then what I would then do is I'll drop down to the 4 hour, see if there's any zones that I want to pick off. So for instance this one, which I can't actually physically draw because it doesn't work. There's no zone there. There probably is actually. I would just draw it like that. And I would draw on my next time frame, I would draw them in orange for instance, so that I know they're not quite as strong. Similarly, you can also go and mark things on inside current zones. So for instance, like here you could go and crisp out an even thinner band of it that you like more. So I kind of like the range here. And again, you just mark progressively thinner. You can do the same on this one, although it is very much the whole zone. Then you can drop down to the hourly. See if there's anything you like. I kind of like this. Although I don't think it still holds. Oh, it does still hold. And then again, I would change color again to an even lighter shade. And I would go through probably to the hourly. Maybe I would grab the 15-minute as well. And that would be where I'd be drawing my zones from. Let me just check on my trades. Okay, we're still fine. I can continue. Yeah, it's all good. Right. So that's how you would then go and grab your zones. When you have your zones, what are you looking for? When you're looking for when price comes into it, so for instance, as it broke up and through, you've then come back into it and you can start looking for signs that it's going to either break down and through or it's going to be continuing upwards. In this case, you've got good rejection where it started throwing wicks, throwing bodies, but it doesn't really make any progress. By the time you've broken back out of it, you're thinking, right, up to the next one. When you have a rejection of a zone, what you will find is as it's moving away, you will always get one wick that throws back into the zone. Okay, not always, but the majority of time. That one wick is when you enter. If you can grab your entry off that one wick, even if you just sit your entry on the line, because sometimes it literally just barely taps it, then that's going to be your best point for entry. It will give you very, very minimal time drawdown. Then you would be going, well, where am I targeting next? And then I guess in this case, our next zone would be here. I'm just going to pull that over and you can see that we've already hit it. So you've gone from one zone to the next. Now, this is a daily zone, so we know that it's going to be strong. Is it that this is also a daily zone? Yes, because you can see that there's pretty good use case that this is also off the daily. Ideally, you could be looking more towards this because that's a high, but this is strong because again, this is off the daily time frame. This is just what I considered the top point at the time, because when I'd done this, this was just as far back as I was seeing. Does that help you with how you're finding your wicks and how you're finding your zones and different ideas? In fact, I will give one more option. One more option you can use with fib conventionally. Pick the last candle before it moved. Pick the bottom point. And then what you can do is just draw a zone from the 50 to the 618. That's where you're most interested in and where you should be looking to see if it's going to bounce. and the idea will be that it will go like this way. And you can do that off the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, however you wish. How was that? My throat's now like super dry because I was speaking so loudly. I didn't realise there was water in that. I just threw it over myself. I'm gonna go change shirt because I'm now wet. Let's check the 15 minutes, see what's going on. That looks pretty positive. If it can actually just keep moving. Again, it's not bad at all. Just needs to keep moving. This is why we didn't enter and we were waiting for the hourly. Okay, JPY's just moved up. Where's my old CHF take profit? Because it's not on MetaTrader. 575. There. Okay. If you want more on support and resistance, in the Perfect Entry course I do go into it in a reasonable amount of detail. Good day. GU short? I'll have a look. Probably. You, my friend, need to wait for it to break the zone first. Like, you need to sit and watch it on the 15-minute or the hourly to see if it's going to break the zone. Could very well end up breaking retesting. Well, you're making progress then. I've been basically break even like all week. It's kind of frustrating. Like, literally break even all week. Third, fourth, and fifth are like just sitting there. I mean, sure, I've had points where I was like very, 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 very close to just straight up passing, but it's like I've ended up break even pretty much every day. Oh, I've accepted it. It's like, it is what it is. Psychology is the hardest part. $30 to a USD nose. Yeah, you will. It's pretty good. I've got both the first and second book, so 12 Rules for Life and Beyond Order. They're really good. It depends on the result. I mean, there's always going to be a percentage of unemployment. Like last few times, it was 220,000 Americans unemployed. But if there's a big change, then you can get big issues. Like if it's suddenly, I don't know, instead of being 200,000, it's suddenly 2 million, then the market will be like, what the fuck? And well, actually, when it did do that during COVID, it actually didn't move. It was like the market was just so shocked that it was like, what? Yeah, if you go way, way, way back, there'll be one where it's like in the millions. Yeah, this is like 400,000. I'm pretty sure one of them was, yeah, like 6 million. I remember this March one because I was watching a live stream of Roger Banks with Wix Don't Lie, and when it came out, everyone was like, what the fuck? But the market didn't move. It literally just sat where it was, and it was like, why is it sitting where it is? And the only reason that they could come up with was that it was just too, like, everyone was just so stunned that they didn't know what to do. In general, when companies like fire staff, their stock price goes up. And I think, from memory, we had that, the overall price, like the overall strength of the dollar increased, but for like the first 15 minutes it just like didn't move as people just kind of went, what? Everyone was too stunned. Because they expected it to be like 1 million, not 3.5. But yeah, unemployment is a strange one. Sometimes it can have big effects, sometimes it just doesn't do anything, even when it's like wildly different news. But in general, I would say if there's more unemployment, well, it's not that good, because like if there's less unemployment, it's good. But if there's more unemployment, it can also be good. It depends why it's happening. See how the hourly finishes in 50 seconds. Where? I see no big candles. I see no big candles. Oh, you mean on the news the other day? Yeah, it would. Yeah, 30 minutes and we'll be there. So it's exactly 7 days since I got the challenge. 28th of the 9th. Ooh. I have take profit targets. And I've got trail stops, so like if it starts moving in my direction, the trail stop will just start going and chasing it. Trail stops just make your life easy, like you don't have to watch so aggressively. Because like as price starts coming down, my trail stop will just set stop loss here, and as price keeps moving, it will just be doing this. In theory, if odd CHF hit my take profit, I would pass my challenge, just odd CHF, if it goes and hits take profit. You're long on Euro odd. Yeah, you should be. All the way up to about 15900. 1.65900. So your position should be like, I'm going to guess you got in on like the 3 minute, because you normally trade that sort of time frame. Your position's going to be like this. And probably even squeeze out to like 5944. What I might do is do like this and then go, and also try and just squeeze some out from my prop firm. Go like, I don't know, 88 pip trail stop or something. I don't know how big that was. From here to here, yeah, it's like 10 pips, so just a 50-point trail stop's enough. Just to squeeze out a little bit more profit from the stone. Scalpers are gamblers. But yeah, if you're trading this, then I would expect my take profit here. Alright, let's check the hourly. Let's go through everything. That's fine. You're looking pretty fine and dandy. That one's alright. Yep, we're not going to take that then. Maybe in another hour. Glad to be closed. Afternoons probably. I'll maybe finish 4:45, 5 o'clock my time, and I'll do my house cleaning. That's a good short. Easy to the next level. USDC. Oh, we're right before news though. But we've just broken a zone, and it's like a daily downtrend. There's a daily uptrend. Do I want to take it then? I'm not going to take it. I'll watch it and maybe I'll take it just after news. We'll see how news affects it. Let's give it our blue light. Because it might just bounce straight up. That's a nice look. It's doing exactly the shape we told it would. It went up, it's pulled back, now it should pull forwards. You sent me a screenshot? Yeah, close NZD USD because it's running into news. And if it's in profit, you might as well just close. USD JPY. You want to sell? That one's up to you. Send me USD CHF. I would want to short it, but I would also want to wait for news. Euro AUD. Oh, it was Euro AUD that closed. Well, I made $19. Alright, sure. I mean, I could have made 190 if I just closed it quicker, but what else have you got? Yeah, Euro AUD, just try and get it to 5,900. So like 4 pips profit basically from where you are. AUD CHF. AUD CHF I'm just leaving as my short. You're a really weird position. You're like way down here. Okay. NZDJPY, I'm in a buy, you're in a buy. Again, you've got weird ass pricing. Like, your pricings are weird. You're entering really late, bro. And ZDJPY on that account just triggered its stop loss. That's fine because it made $5. Why would you close a position and open a new one? Yeah, my stream was supposed to be members only today, but because it's the last day of the week and I was late anyway, I just decided I would do it on YouTube. Right, we've got almost 20 minutes till news. Yeah, you've got a lot of USD positions. In fact, in general, you have more USD positions than you should. You should limit yourself to like... Oh, you have limited yourself. I didn't think you had. You've got 3 USD positions. Realistically, you should look at 2 at most. And when you're running into news, I would just close anything that's break even or slightly in profit. The news is in 15 minutes now. I don't trade the news, but I'll be watching it. Obviously, I have trades running, so that's technically trading news, I guess, if you want to think of it like that. Would USD for another leg down? Let's have a look. Yeah, probably. We just have to wait for it to break the zone. This is pulling back, which is rather annoying. It's a rather positive trade. I don't know why it's doing so. I mean, maybe it finds support here. This is probably going to hit my trail stop. My trail stop's really close now. It's at 389, my trail stop. Also, I wouldn't be trading AudioSD before the news, trade it after the news. We'll mark it up, see if it breaks the news. We'll also mark up gold to remember it during the news as well. So it could be spicy, who knows. Just sitting and waiting. I'm glad it didn't enter. The fact we're pulling up pre-news gives me a good idea that we might move down into news. Yeah, gold, there is nothing marked. This is what it looks like on the higher time frame. I'm expecting that we short it on news, but we do have to wait, unfortunately. NZD-JPY and NZD-USD just triggered my stops. Rather annoying. I mean, at least I made $60 on NZD-JPY. Which means this is probably going to say it's quite low. $47 into my daily loss. Oh no. Because my equity is holding it up. The Euro Ord would have just smacked take profit. For anyone who did take that quick scalp idea, yeah, just hit through. Hopefully, Ord CHF will just carry the whole thing. Like, if it just continues melting, I'll be happy. Arguably, this will probably end up in profit if it keeps doing that. 50. Currently, my floating equity is higher than that, yeah, so I'd end up in profit for the day. Ten minutes till news. I have a feeling that there will be a direction on news because we're starting to push already. I think it's going to be up on gold. And down on USD CHF, I think. this is my only position at this point. Yeah. It's a pretty good M formation actually. 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, 4. But we do have to wait on the nose because it might just be that this throws a wick and it just comes all the way up. I think I will trade the gold for the nose. It's the one I see having the most room. Just gonna blow my nose. Alright, just under 7 minutes. Okay. Gold's pushing down. Don't trade anything now, wait till after the news, even if it's something that doesn't correlate with the news. Like, don't be taking a trade now, wait till after news. I'm waiting for everything until after the news. We're waiting until the news hits and seeing what direction it's going to go. We're not making a prediction. It's a watch and wait game. I have a feeling we might just buy straight back up to like 1828, but we might also just straight up crash down. I probably won't even have the time to mark it on the chart. I'll be saying it, so make sure to have your audio on. 4 minutes. Be like 3 minutes left. Yep, 3:30. Let's just check my timing. Correct. Of course, gold will affect CHF because of the amount it's tied to it. things are pulling pretty hard pre-news. It might be that we don't get any movement because it's just moved now. Minutes. Yeah, most institutions will know it already. But the public announcement. It's just whether it's being priced in or not. I have a feeling we're going up. But I also have a big feeling that we're going down because of the pattern. It'd make a lot of sense to be doing this. But likewise, when you've had such a news spike, it's like, yeah, you're grabbing all that liquidity, you could go up very easily. $30. Finger is on the buttons. Not taking a 5 lot, I'll take a 3. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. What was it? So outcome. Slightly better than the forecast. So down is what I'd guess on gold. Again, slightly better than forecast. Everything was just slightly better. Why are you spiking? Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, it was already priced in today. Take my trade down to the fabled 1811, I guess. Or wherever the magic fib line was, which I can't remember. 1,000, 2,000. And then I need to draw another fib in the gap. Now we wait. $18.4. Yeah, 401. That'll do. Yeah, it's already priced in. Why are you long on gold? Because the resultant news was actually good for the dollar, which would bring price down. I mean, it might go up from here, but the resultant news was good. Like, the forecast was 211. You actually got 207. You had a better trade balance, and same with CAD. So it was all positive news. And if the dollar gets stronger, it means that gold is worth less in relation to it. I mean, on the 3 minute, it's currently going up, which is still bizarre. My entry is at 19.5. Alright, let's readjust this. My entry is here. Keep going. You're gonna keep going. Yeah, you are. Take profit hit. Should have actually had a further take profit because I would have just passed my prop firm. Damn. Well, Odd CHF just left. That would literally, the difference between that and that would have passed my prop firm. Well, GG. I'll post that in chat. That was a good one. Ding ding. That was a really easy read. Now all I need is like an extra $150 of profit on Odd CHF and we're done. So where Odd CHF is now, if it can go where we are here, if it could get down to here, I'm done. And that'd be phase one passed. Well, that was easy. Probably write some numbers in here actually. You know what? I'm not even going to write the numbers. I'm just going to put this because I can't be asked to add all the numbers all the time. There we go. Yeah, now I'm just waiting on Odd CHF to go a little bit low. If it gets to here, I'm done. That'll be a proper firm pass. How much did that trade one make? 1566. And I'm currently in need of $200 extra. That's 1566. So that's 1.47. Yeah, I probably would have passed. Oh well. It's better to be safe than sorry. That was a nice easy prediction. I'm glad. Like, when it just wasn't, when I'd read it and was like, oh, it's so and so, it's good for the dollar, not the gold, and it just didn't move, I was like, am I wrong? Like, is it just not going to move? And then realised, no, it did. Like, I'm glad it actually did do what I thought it would do. Because for a minute I wasn't sure. It was a nice paying out prediction though, almost $1,600 in one trade. I think I had max $300 risk as well. So now I just want to look at Odds HF and go, what the fuck are you not doing? Because it's not moving. Down. Well, I think this deserves some chocolate. I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't really want chocolate. Why? Why? Fine, I'll just close it. Now it will go down because I've closed it. %, up we went. This needs to catch up because I closed at 53,631, so just slightly more than that. And that's why we said we had to get through the zone first. Bouncing around perfectly. Are you going to bless us with another trade, gold? Probably not. Audio SD, let's have a look. Wherever it is. No. Oh, it's there. Yeah, it's just slowly floating down towards this. Maybe now. You could also consider that was the retest. You could consider that maybe it's like this. Is it TJPY? Oh, audio SD. 1, 2, 3, like this is what I would expect. But you have to wait for this to close first. Please explain how indicator you trading. So I'm using SS and baseline overlay. The way I use it is I'm using baseline overlay so I can draw my zones. I'm looking for 3 taps. So at any level, I'm looking for 3 taps within sort of 5-10 pips. That's giving how I'm then drawing these zones based off the chaos channels, just simply using 3 taps. What am I then looking for? A star and then a label and a break and retest. So get a break and retest. I want a label within the last zone. So for instance, I would take this trade, but I wouldn't take this one, or this one, because I want this label to have been within one zone ago. So taking this trade, sure, because it's within one zone. Taking this one, no, because the last zone didn't have a label. Same with this one, this zone didn't have a label. Star should always be before label, because that gives you a better trend. And we always try to trade in the same direction as the daily and the 4 hour. If you can get all 3 going at the same direction, then you're probably going to have a good day. For instance, on this daily is bearish because we're under the moving average. The 4 hour is bearish, we're under the moving average. So we know that we're realistically looking for only bearish moves, which is why when we get to this candle here, if this candle, and I'm just going to get rid of that now, if this candle starts with our sell label, and I'm just going to, for annotation reasons, just put a cross above it. So if this gives us a sell label and we're closing just under the zone, then we can get a nice easy short where we're going to take it from here. Our stop loss could be nice and tight and we run it to the next zone. That is how we're trading. Nice and simple, using a mix of price action and indicator based work to give you a nice statistical probability. Does that help? Is there a way I can clip that? Yes. Probably like that long, I guess. I think that's how I do it. I'm now confused. Is that how I do it? I'll come back later and clip it if needed. SS is not speed scalper, SS is SS. Invite only SS. What's gold doing now? Good, I'm glad I closed it then. Right, I'm now like 400 off passing this prop firm challenge, and I'm like, how am I going to go and find a trade? I'm one good trade away. Could probably short it, to be fair. Don't really want to though. I'm glad I closed. That needs a label gone actually, because there's no trade. You can just be marked as closed. USDJPY, what are you doing? Bounced off. We are in the magic fib line. That probably doesn't help its cause. Magic fib tends to be rather strong. Yeah. Let's just check for anything else interesting. Got 5 minutes until some Euro news, but that's about it. Well, we successfully tackled news. I think we can probably call it there for the day. See you all tomorrow. Actually, no, I won't. Tomorrow's Friday. We're not going to be trading tomorrow. It's NFP anyway. I might be in the Discord, but not like streaming or anything. So I will bid you a good day, and I'll see you all Monday. Have a good one.